Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Sal Romano is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the run. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
On to first, a double play. And now a chance to meet the... Standing in, Big Daddy Boomer comes in today, leading the National League in hitting this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he's coming to the plate now. Jeff Salem to try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First, Boomer is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Brannon.
Left fielder, Jeremy Brannon.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Here we go. Hit me right here. Relay.
And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first.
Next for the Mets, Tomas Nido. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Boomer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one. Far behind, they're already down by a bundle, and one of the things...
Oh, what a stop at first. Got him! And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Striding in, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Into the box, Big Daddy Boomer comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Third baseman.
So striding forward now, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Guillen is under it, 1 away. Now he'll throw back to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now at the plate, Andrew Toles. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. .3-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Brian Mascara, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Bouncer down the line.
All right, you're here.
Reined in. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this. Over the bullpen and gone. 3-run home run down the line and right. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick, but how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do. 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
13-8, the final score in this one. The New York Mets scored a lucky 13 in this one. Jamie Callahan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sal Romano was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now, our final lights.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, you got to applaud this team. They've scratched and clawed their way back to 500, and they're playing good fundamental baseball right now. They got some pitchers who can execute, and they got some guys who can drive the ball out of the ballpark. This should get interesting for this team as the summer progresses.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Katimer, the runner at second with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Grubb on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. stepping up to the plate, Big Daddy Boomer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0-2, here it is. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. And we'll take one more look at the big. Now to the plate, Bob Herndon. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 0-1, here it comes. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Brannon. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That's up, that's up.
Popped him up. Boomer waits on it. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Boomer.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a little self-preservation down.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all time. Now batting, Big Daddy Boomer.
First baseman, Big Daddy Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grubb will settle under it to make the play for the first out. It's into the box now. Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at bat.
Big Daddy Boomer.
He's set. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
The final line score.
Afternoon baseball. So digging in now, Big Daddy Boomer. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it to second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the in now, Big Daddy Boomer.
First baseman, Big Daddy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Herndon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1 and 2. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Bob Herndon. He singled his last time up.
Herndon.
The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game.
Stepping in, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, make the turn, pick up the ball.
Into right field, that's a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Boomer, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes towards second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Bob Herndon. 2 out with a man at first.
Bob Herndon.
Right side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no run. Settling in now, Big Daddy Boomer. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20.
Pitching and defense game 2-1. The final score this afternoon. New York. Now from the north. Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Boomer. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. Welch leads off second with one gone in the inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Down the first baseline. To his left, Harris. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. From the stretch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Harris over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Boomer.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Bogarts rounds the corner and is headed home.
Bag. Pick it up.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first one left for. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ray Nowak.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Boomer, and their runners at the corners now.
Big Daddy Boomer.
He's set, and the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And they have taken the lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Big Daddy Boomer. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Another 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Harris is over, and he tucks it away. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil. And as we join our ball game here, our situation finds the bases empty with one gun in the inning. Now in the box, Big Daddy Boomer. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. One out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. Harris fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Derek Law gets the call from the plate.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their.
And welcome to the. Ready now, Big Daddy Boomer. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Big Daddy Boomer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far through the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Right side, fair ball down the line. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position. So striding in, Big Daddy Boomer.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Welch on at first, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Right side, but it's well foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Striding into the box, Brian Mascara.
Second baseman, Brian.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Renfroe racing back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ray Nowak. Fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. One there. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. Digging in, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Renfroe is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready once again, Big Daddy Boomer.
The first baseman, Big Daddy Boomer.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Yanked fouled off to the right. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Renfroe going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Leading off for the Pirates, right fielder.
Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off. It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
Presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Almost set for evening baseball from Great America. So stepping in, Big Daddy Boomer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Up next for Arizona, Thomas Weaver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One.
Attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute.
At the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thomas Weaver. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Play ball to second. 4. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy Boomer. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
No balls and a strike to count. Welch leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gilberto Aguero. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Right side, fair ball down the line.
Relay. Eat it. No run.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game.
Big Daddy Boomer will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. The windup and the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's out of the ballpark. Hey, that cleared everything.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs.
The batter, second baseman, Thomas Weaver.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Big Daddy Boomer will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run.
That's it. I'm out of here.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez earned his 5th win of the year. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball. It's the show. In now for the Reds, Big Daddy Boomer. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He's running. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And he's safe. At the plate, Keith Bruner. And with Great American being one of the best hitters parts around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And leading off the inning, Big Daddy Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bullpen and gone. Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy Boomer as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Hitting out for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Franco.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready to take his hacks again, Big Daddy Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing.
From the Queen City. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. Mazzara will get there, and he puts it away to... Stepping up now, Brett Phillips. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Boomer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tommy Etherton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here's the 0-1. To third, this could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Man, boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner tonight.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Delmonico is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Big Daddy Boomer, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Boomer is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the stats the opposite.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to a 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Cincinnati.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Digging in, Big Daddy Boomer. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Big Daddy Boomer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning.
Leading off for the
Here's the pitch.
time.
Happer down the first baseline. Boomer comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next for Milwaukee, Ramon Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ramon Torres.
Here it comes, 0-2. Down the first base line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases.
Relay two.
Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Boomer, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Castilla looking up. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that
Digging in once again, Big Daddy Boomer is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Castilla going back, still going back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Riding in once again, Big Daddy Boomer. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
this guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jason Schneider, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in now, David Castilla, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Velasco, a runner at second with 1 away.
1-1-1.
Sharply on the ground. And he'll take this one to the... So coming to the plate, Big Daddy Boomer is coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Standing in, Big Daddy Boomer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Big Daddy Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Right here, on the back.
Hard hit ball to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jack Reinheimer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get it. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Big Daddy Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra.
Throw won't get him. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Brian Mascara.
Brian Mascara.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. In the air now out to left field. Sohn has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they let him. Standing in, Ben Cedeno.
Ben Cedeno.
0-2, here it comes. A ball to 3rd, and they could get 2. There's 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Boomer. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Castilla is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down. Into the box, Brendan Stein. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
That's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Cincinnati Reds with their 50th team. Afternoon baseball now. So striding forward now, Big Daddy Boomer. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run.
I guess the pitcher
set to get his day started, Luis Manuel, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things in a hurry. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready to take his hacks again, Big Daddy Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row.
Striding in, Big Daddy Boomer, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 7-1.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the Sun. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation, and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. Now at the plate, Dan Iovino. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. To first, Boomer ranges to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here comes another 0-2. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Runner goes for second, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a look and a throw back to second, and they got him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Castilla, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
A lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own.
Stepping up to the plate, Tom Sohn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. A ball and a strike. Towards the mound. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. 13-1 is the final lopsided score. Cincinnati get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Eduardo Rodriguez. From Little Havana, just now to the plate, Big Daddy Boomer, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked fouled off to the right. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing: Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with it.
Now batting, Big Daddy Boomer.
First baseman, Big Daddy Boomer.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Set to deliver on 0-2. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Boomer, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pulled toward right center field. Margot on his horse. And that's the 3rd out. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Will Eubanks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Big Daddy Boomer, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Eubanks is there. 1 down. So digging in now, Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Eubanks looks up, gone all the way into the upper deck.
Well, you just don't think about what might have been, but you sure wish he didn't give up. Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good...
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Into the box now, Big Daddy Boomer. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third. In now, Big Daddy Boomer. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making a proper...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Stepping in, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. As a look, now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is ready for another chance. Big Daddy Boomer.
Big Daddy.
Now here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center.
Heading after it is Margot.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Will Eubanks. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To short. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 out. Settling in now, Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
MLB The Show. Stepping in, Big Daddy Boomer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Rico Juarez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. To short, hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right.
Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Boomer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jenkins has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The next to bat for St. Louis, John Gray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Attempt here. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
At the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is lifted out to left. Horn is under it. And that ends the inning. 1-2. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Big Daddy Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Brignone is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brian Mascara.
Second baseman, Brian Mascara.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he's in safely at third as a run also comes in to score. 4-2 the final score tonight. St. Louis put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Time to get the weekend started with Friday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Shohei Ohtani is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Big Daddy Boomer, first shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Carson Kelly, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. To first, Boomer gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Big Daddy Boomer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A shot down the first baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw right there, and he is out trying to take third. Coming to the plate now, Derek Horn. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Miller sets. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel.
Ready now, Big doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well towards the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding into the box, Derek Horn. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. On the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So striding in, Big Daddy Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Well hit to right, but foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another one sent foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Jenkins should have room, and he brings it into the warning track. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cardinals claim the victory despite being first opened in. So stepping in, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Dribbled to the right side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in, Andrew Toles. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rico Juarez, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate and down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter.
At the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. Brignone scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Preston DeVore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Preston DeVore. 1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Shoots this one over to first. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Runners off for second. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles.
Center fielder, Andrew Toles.
Ground ball right side. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready once again. Big Daddy Boomer 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Strike 1 to start the at bat. This year against right-handed pitching, Boomer is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
You want to talk?
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario.
Into the box now. Big Daddy Boomer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Not too many.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
MLB Network's coverage. At the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. National League in hitting this year.
Big Daddy Boomer.
First offering on its way. Well hit to right, but foul. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with drop.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
I think it's time to start.
Digging in for his second at bat, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Colton Wong.
On the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Boomer, and he'll step on first himself for the out. In now for the Reds, Big Daddy Boomer. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading. Here's Colton Wong now. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 3-1 pitch. A ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Boomer comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year.
Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Boomer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll run him down. Stepping up now, Andy Brignoni.
First baseman, Andy Brignoni.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Attempt here. Boomer is right there. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first. Digging in, Big Daddy Boomer. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. DeVore is there. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Rico Juarez. He flew out in his last at bat. A bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 7-4 the final finish today.